My dear sisters and brothers, today, the second Sunday of Easter, is the 8th day of the octave of Easter. It is also proclaimed as the Divine Mercy Sunday. Today also, it was planned to be the canonization of our young saint, 𝗪𝗘𝗕𝗦𝗧𝗘. However, because of the death of our dear Pope Francis, it was postponed. But the celebration of the Jubilee of the young people is still celebrated today. After the funeral of Pope Francis yesterday, we are reminded how he emphasized in his papacy the compassion and the mercy of God. We are called never to condemn. He asked us, "Who am I to condemn my brothers or my sisters?" The compassion and mercy of God embraces even the greatest sin that a human person could make. That is how the resurrection of Jesus has saved us from sin and death. The first reading of this second Sunday of Easter presents to us the experience of the apostles, especially Saint Peter. After he believed in the resurrection of Jesus, he was able, together with his brother disciples, to perform a lot of miracles, curing even the sick people with impossible illnesses. Because of this, the people believed in the power that is coming from God, coming from the resurrected Jesus that was shared to those who believed in him, especially the closest disciples that he had. Saint Peter, while walking along the roads, would experience people to come to him and ask him to cure those who are sick belonging to their families. Even to the point that they believed that once the shadow of Saint Peter touches their sick people, they will be cured. This is how great was the effect of the resurrection of Jesus in the life of the apostles and even among ordinary peoples. In the second reading, John presents to us his experience of hearing an extraordinary voice, presenting to him himself and telling him, "Do not be afraid. I once was dead, but now I am alive." It is a proclamation of the resurrection of Jesus Christ. And without fear, St. John proclaimed this mystery of our faith. The Gospel presents to us the experience of Thomas, who, according to many biblical scholars, could represent each one of us who from time to time experiences also the same doubt that Saint Thomas had in his life. Who is this Jesus? Is he truly resurrected? What is the effect of this resurrection in my life? If I couldn't see, if I couldn't touch this experience of Jesus in my life. My dear sisters and brothers, the meaning of the mercy of God is always presented to each one of us every day of our life. We experience God's mercy in many unfathomable ways. However, we need to have the eyes of faith in order to see each miracle that Jesus performs in our life every day. From the rising of the sun to its setting, we glorify the name of the Lord by recognizing the different miracles He performs in our life, in front of us, in front of our families, in front of our communities, in front of our church where we belong. Let us recognize the power of the resurrection of Jesus so that we may be able to see and experience how this kind of faith will change our way of life, will change the way we treat ourselves, we treat our brothers and sisters, our families, our communities, in the way the resurrected Christ wants us to live. Let us pray that in this celebration of the Eucharist this Sunday, we may become instruments of the compassion and mercy of God, because this is what our divided world today needs. If we live the mystery of the resurrection in our lives every day, we will be able to witness how the resurrection of Jesus will also make miracles in the life of others whom we touch, in the life of those people we encounter every day of our life. May the merciful God always guide us,